tell y'all like this. But this nigga talking about I'm young and turned. This nigga, hey, look, before I met this nigga, I been young and turned. He talking about some, I got her the best tickets to see Dave Chappelle. Nigga, this not Lil Baby. We're not, like, I'm saying, like, we're not on a PJ. We're not on a private jet. We're in New York seeing a nigga talk about comedy. I haven't laughed once. I haven't laughed once since I've been at this comedy show. I have not laughed once.
I did a video on academics and another political streamer named Destiny pretty much being simps with money who don't know how to deal with women. The video was damn near unwatchable or unlistenable, but I went over academics' past relationships, but mostly with a woman named Shay Glizzy, a toxic broke thought that has done unforgivable things to academics, like stealing money and even threatening to slit academics' mom's throat. Just a completely unredeemable individual to be dating, but nonetheless, academics won't let this woman go, even though she could possibly be responsible for his demise. Fresh off the Drake and Kendrick beef and pulling some of his craziest numbers, Academics was hit with a civil lawsuit by a woman whose name I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce. Her last name is, I believe, Abesh, I think. I don't know, who really cares. The story is actually insane. According to Academics, Abesh is a woman he pretty much had this friends with benefits relationship with. Academics decided to Uber her all the way to his crib, but was so drunk he forgot that he Ubered her and passed out. Nigga, how that happens, I don't know. Nigga, I couldn't fathom forgetting that I Ubered some McDonald's to my crib, let alone Ubering a bitch, but whatever. Bro sounds like he has an alcohol problem, but I'ma just move on. His friends wake him up and tell him they're leaving and to lock the door, and reminds him that Abesh was in another room because he had completely forgot that this whole human being that he ordered over here was there. But whatever. At some point, Academics, for some reason, decides to review camera footage and sees Abesh getting trained on by his two friends. Now, keep in mind, this isn't Academic's girlfriend, just another chick out of many that he was flying and Ubering out so that he can sleep with. Now, it may be understandable to be a little bit upset, but Academics was too upset over some random thought who, according to him, just got trained by his two friends. Ack claims he was really mad because he didn't think she was that type of girl, which is a crazy thing to say to a girl you just Ubered over that you forgot about. This woman means so little to you that you forgot that you even Ubered her over there. You just Ubered her like some fast food and then forgot about it. Like, that's insane. But apparently this woman means a lot to Academics because he got so upset that it led to this crazy chain of events. I mean, what does it even matter to him? It's not like he planned on dating her in any conceivable future. Ack was so triggered by this, he decided to confront her about this, leading her to claim she didn't even have any recollection of this. Ack is so heartbroken over this woman who he Ubered over and forgot about, who he doesn't even realize the implications of what is happening. He doesn't realize he's throwing his friends under the bus. According to Ack, and I'm keep saying according to Academics because this is Academics' version of what happened. How do we know that this is his version? Well, we'll get to that. But according to Ack, she calls him asking for the video because she's starting to think she was taken advantage of. Ack, still in his feelings and not understanding the magnitude of what she's saying, doesn't send the video, leading to Academics' place to be raided in order to get the footage. Again, how do we know this? Well, Academics did a special stream just to tell us all this because Shay Glizzy threatened to expose him. You know, your house being raided because some woman accused you guys of SAing her that's pretty damning thing to have held over your head. So Ack, being who he is, decides to out the information himself so she can no longer use this information against him. This leads Miss Beige to come out and accuse Academics of not only lying but also SAing her, because in Academics' version, he's the only thing he's guilty of is being standing by his friends who might have essayed her, but according to the cops, they got the video and they cleared them of all wrongdoing, according to Akademiks. So the only thing really Akademiks is guilty of is being a simp and being a good friend, or I guess, or a loyal friend, not a good friend, just a ridiculously loyal friend. She'd also filed a civil lawsuit against Akademiks accusing him of just that, of SAing her. If Akademiks never opened his mouth to talk about this instance, pretty much portraying her as this thought who got a train ran on her, he wouldn't have been in the situation. And he wouldn't have opened his mouth on stream to begin with if his toxic girlfriend didn't threaten to expose him. That that situation you think would be a wake up call for Academics, realizing that this girl is a risk to his career. She's a complete brand risk, and he should just leave her. But that's not the case. Since then we've seen leaked videos of Academics begging her, voice messages leaked by her down. It's just voice messages of Academics down bad, mad because she's with another nigga not answering his call, pretty much degrading her. Everyone's calling me a simp because I'm trying to be with you, but you're not really worth anything. You're a bum. But nonetheless, I'm still trying to be with it's a crazy leaked video of why, he's degrading her, but nonetheless he's still trying to call her and be with her and whatever. It's a weird video. Like Academics is like a weird individual. Like he'll sit there and claim to be the prize, but he won't act like he's the prize. It's very weird. We've also see Shay Glizzy link with one of Academics ops. I believe Tony the closer is what he goes by. Who is a op of Academics. She linked with him. So yeah, she's one of those. What makes Academics want to keep dealing with this woman? She's not that, it's weird. She's not this incredible beauty. Her personality is much to be desired. She constantly embarrasses him in public and online. I mean, Academics can't even rep hard on thoughts anymore. When was the last time you heard him say hard on thoughts? It's been a minute. There's really nothing redeeming about this woman, unfortunately, yet Academics can't stop thinking about her. Love is a weird thing, so I don't want to trash act too much. We've all been down bad, not as much, obviously not to this extent because this is insanity, but we've all been there. But this is a valuable lesson. Money doesn't make you any better with women. You think after making millions, you got crazy jewelry, crazy cars, you develop a certain ego that wouldn't allow you to be treated this badly from some average broke thought who has nothing going on for her. She can't even find another rich nigga that would date her besides Act. She has to fuck on broke niggas, and this is what Academics is crashing out over. You think Academics could find 1,000 more of these, and truthfully, he can. But like even I could find some more of these, but he for some reason doesn't want to, and is or she has some type of hold over him. It's crazy. And Academics could win the civil suit and no one would care. Every time Act goes viral, his hack tweet about, that underage chick, or she was underage at the time, bad baby, gets posted and no one cares how many times you say those tweets were hacked. I told a nigga once the tweets were hacked and he said sure they are. Just sometimes it gets to a point where people build these narratives against you and there's nothing you can do to change it. Academics career is far from over, but this is definitely, isn't helping, and God forbid he loses the suit. And Academics just has way too many odds for this nonsense. Like, bro talks too much trash for stuff like this to be coming out. And to me it's crazy how hard, he defended Drake. But do you think Drake even cares to associate with Academics with shit like this out there? He'll communicate with Academics behind the scenes and whatnot and use them to promote his propaganda and but you won't see Drake interviewing with Academics ever, even if it turns out he's 100% innocent.